Hello, Internet! Shout here, and it's time for another episode of Arena Time here on ShoutStone. We are following Day9 as he makes his run through the arena. I have nothing better to say, so let's get down to business. It is Valeera versus Garrosh. Day9 playing the part of Valeera the Rogue, and D. Credens playing the part of Garrosh the Warrior. So, I wanted to make a quick announcement before I got into casting this game. The release schedule for ShoutStone is going to be changing, at least for the rest of the year. This is the time of year where things get really busy, and I'm actually particularly busy with my real job and with a lot of other things. So, with that being said, we are going to go to a 3-day-a-week release schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be the intended release schedule. But, you know, I'll make adjustments. It's not just going to be arena time like the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule is now. But we'll see what it's going to be. But anyway, let's just get into the game right now. So we got Day9, who just took out quick minion there by coining in his hero power to get something to take it out. So now River Crocolisk can play for the warrior player. Day9 with a few options. He's holding on to that Acidic Swamp Ooze, I think mostly because he's playing against a warrior, and the odds of encountering a weapon of some kind are pretty high when you're dealing with a warrior. So he wants to hold on to that. So he puts out that Pint-Sized Summoner, burns his last weapon charge to deal 1 point of damage to that Crocolisk, mainly so that if Garrosh decides to take out that Pint-Sized Summoner with that Crocolisk, it's going to be an even trade. So, no big deal. And taking a little bit of early damage is not a problem at all for anybody. Well, instead, he's going to just focus fire on Day9. And now, he's going to be able to get a minion out cheap. And it's going to be the Iron Fur Grizzly. I think he's considering that. Get a little bit of taunt in play there. He does have that Cold Blood, which he could use to buff up that Pint-Sized Summoner if he wanted to. Even though it's a little, you know, little light on health, he does have that taunt minion out there, so he could get some pretty good damage out of it if he decides to go that route. Or, you know, he is deciding he could make that trade and keep the field clear. We are going to find out. Yeah, he's going to make the trade and just pass the turn this time, it looks like. So we're down to the Iron Fur Grizzly. Bunch of options he can come up with next time. I mean, he did at least get a discount on that Grizzly. So he's going to armor up again. Play Heroic Strike to take out that Grizzly. And not really lose any health, because he's still in the green right now when it comes to HP. So a pretty good play there on the part of the warrior player. Argent Squire coming into play. He is going to buff it up with Cold Blood, which is probably a really good move as a matter of fact, because it's still got that guaranteed damage mitigation with the shield. So basically that minion there is 2 cards worth of damage, and to take it out it's going to require 2 cards basically. So it could be a pretty even trade if Garrosh is capable of taking it out. He can do Whirlwind to break the shield, and Cruel Taskmaster to kill it off. So he does have to spend 2 cards to take it off, but they are well spent. Now he's looking at that Stormpike Commando. He still has that Ironforge Rifleman as well, but that's only going to deal 1 damage. He's going to play it to clear the field again and start worrying down the armor of the warrior player. Now he's doing a pretty good job of at least keeping the field clear, pretty good removal, and trying to keep the warrior's armor low. One of the things a lot of players encounter is not handling that armor situation, and it gets really out of hand. Alright, so Arathi Weaponsmith comes into play. He's going to use it to take out that Rifleman. And he can play that Acidic Swamp Ooze now. I don't know if he wants to go that route. There could be lots more dangerous weapons available. And I think he may want to hold on to that Swamp Ooze for a little bit longer. And yes, he does. He's going to play that Venture Company Mercenary, which is a very nice card to play on the 6th turn. Now the warrior player use the Kor'kron Elite. Now, will he focus fire on Day9, or will he actually try to take the minion out? And instead, no, he's going to focus fire on Day9. He's going to try to burn him down. And that's a risky type of play almost all the time. Well, there's Assassinate, so we could use that to get the field cleared a little bit. And he can't play anything else that he wants. He also has that... Wow, he also has that Assassin's Blade. And he's going to use that to take out the Kor'kron Elite. And a quick minion trade, or quick attack, I should say, with that Venture Company Mercenary to clear the field. Arathi Weaponsmith is down. And Day9 is in a dangerous position. His health is not much of a resource right now. He's got to be very careful with that. But the warrior player knows it, and he's going to focus fire. Another Kor'kron Elite. Needs another 4 points of damage. And another armor up. So warrior player still in the green. Day9 down to single-digit HP. It is a risky, risky position. He's going to play Backstab. That's going to deal a couple points of damage. That Ironforge Rifleman to finish it off. And now let the burning begin. So he's still in a pretty good position. He is down to 7 HP, but there's... I mean, it all really comes down to what's left in the warrior player's hand. Gorehowl, that is going to be a good use of that. But it's not going to matter. It would have been a great use of that Acidic Swamp Ooze, but unfortunately it is too little, too late, and Day9 will suffer his first loss here in the arena. In relatively quick fashion, as a matter of fact. So, there you have it. That's going to do it for this episode of Shoutstone. Day9 unfortunately could not get the job done. Came up a little short there. Just really aggressive warrior deck. And he was playing against it fairly well. He was just getting a little overconfident, I think, in some places. But, in any event, don't forget to subscribe for regular Hearthstone updates. Leave a comment on the video, like it. Find me on Facebook and on Twitter. Links are in the description below. And thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you fine folks next time.